Good morning, Snapchat. Today I want to give you one of the key myths about delegation and leadership that will help you as you grow your business. So the big myth surrounding delegation is that the people who work for me are an extension of me and their job is to do the things that I would do the way I would do them. The truth is that the people you hire are people, just like you. And their job isn't to do everything you want them to do the way that you would do it, it's to be themselves. So the real key in delegation is not training people to do what you want them to do the way you want them to do it. It is finding people that have talents that you can unleash. So how do you communicate and get things done the right way if people are just supposed to be themselves and do what they do best? So there are two levels to this. The first level is simply finding the right person who is already on the same page with you and fits in with the culture of your company and your business. So this really comes down to people selection. You have to clearly identify your values, your mission as a business, and then find people that fit with that naturally. They can just be themselves. So basically, you hire the right person, and that person is going to appreciate your processes and procedures for basic organization and administrative functions that are common sense. So once you've selected the right person, and you say, look, there's a few core things that we do a certain way here, and if you got the right person, they're going to say, well, yeah, that's exactly how I would do it. So what's level two? Level two is where you really grow your business by trying to unlock the potential, unlock the strengths of the person that you have hired. I'm going to share two words with you to help you understand how to accomplish this next level. The first one is communication. You need to be constantly communicating with your employee about their strengths and their weaknesses. Now, you don't want to focus on the weaknesses or spend a lot of time talking about them because that just demoralizes people and doesn't really do any good. Most of the time, they can't fix those weaknesses anyway. It's part of who they are as a person. For instance, if I went and worked a job somewhere, my boss could beat me over the head all day long about the fact that I could care less about details, or they could just hire me an assistant and we would make a ton of money. So just keep in mind, your organization is not going to be more productive by you dealing with the weaknesses of your employees other than just being aware of them so that you can deal with the kind of negative downside related to it. So once you've embraced the weaknesses as just kind of a reality, now where you make your money is on your strengths, and this is where you want to spend a lot of time. So we have now hired the right person, they're on board with our culture, they do things generally the same way we would as far as core administrative tasks, we're aware of their weaknesses but not focusing on them. Now it's time to focus on those strengths. Learn as much as you can about your employee, learn what their strengths are, and figure out mutually beneficial ways to use those strengths. Once you have identified a key strength of an employee, you just tell them to go all in on that. You tell them to be themselves, you tell them to come up with creative ideas and ways to use that strength of the business. I hope this little series of snaps has been a help to you. If you have a team, if you are delegating, if you are a leader, or if you're thinking about building a business, if you're watching this on YouTube, follow me on Snapchat.